A taunt at a local high school basketball game has some calling it racist. The investigation that's now underway. And school's not out for the summer. The record-breaking program now underway for San Diego Unified students. Plus, a longtime Ocean Beach resident whose fight to keep her homemade headlines passes away. A look back on her life and the dramatic turn that introduced her to ABC 10.
ABC 10 News at 6 starts now.
What the heck? Chicken tortillas?
The CIF and Coronado Unified, they are investigating what some are calling a racist incident. Good evening. I'm Steve Atkinson. Supporters and some players at Coronado High School, they were seen throwing tortillas at Orange Glen High School basketball players this weekend. ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala explains a majority of those players are Latino.
What I saw was something very strange.
In his many years of being a volunteer announcer for Orange Glen High School, Jeff Dunn has never seen anything quite like this.
When our kids went to go shake their hands, I saw something flying through the air, and I was behind the bench, so I had a great angle at what was there, and I didn't know what it was.
Tortillas hurled at Orange Glen's basketball team from the Coronado side after they lost a state championship game to Coronado High on Saturday.
I was shocked and appalled. I've been doing this for well over 10 years, and I don't understand why they would do that to a predominantly Hispanic team.
The CIF is investigating and working with the administration at both schools to determine the appropriate next steps. Some have argued that tortilla tossing is a tradition for some schools like Texas Tech. Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher weighing in.
We've got to stop and say just because something may be somebody's tradition 20 years ago, that's probably not appropriate for high schoolers in this kind of multi-ethnic, multiracial county that we live in. They were playing a school that is a predominantly working class Latino school. And so utilizing tortillas to throw at players seems on its face not just a bad sportsmanship decision, but seems racist.
Orange Glen's head coach Chris Featherly says before tortillas were tossed, things got heated when he says Coronado's head coach started being disrespectful by yelling this at him.
Get your kids and go the home, losers.
That coach has not responded to our request for comment, but posted to Twitter after the game, writing in part, "Unfortunately, a community member brought tortillas and distributed them, which was unacceptable and racist in nature. I do not condone this behavior." Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
The League of United Latin American Citizens issued a statement today calling for Coronado Unified and the CIF to now investigate. Tomorrow, the Coronado Unified School District Board is holding an emergency meeting to discuss if any action should be taken. Non-essential travel between the U.S. and Mexico will continue through late July. The restrictions were supposed to lift today, but Homeland Security extended them through July 21st because of COVID. The San Ysidro Chamber of Commerce says that $650 million in sales for border businesses have been lost since the crossing was first closed to non-essential travel back in March of 2020.
We're calculating over the last year, we've lost 1,900 jobs. Those are 1,900 families that counted on their job to feed their children that no longer have that option.
Last week, Baja started administering some of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines donated by the U.S. in an effort to try and speed up the border's reopening. Mexico has been seeing a steady decline in daily new cases, but in recent weeks, they have also seen a spike in COVID deaths. School is not out for the summer for a record number of students at San Diego Unified. A special summer enrollment program is up a whopping 1,500% from a typical year. Our ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Benhefti shows us why this summer will be unlike any other for the district.
More than 25,000 students are starting their summers back in the classroom, but this year's curriculum is focused on learning and fun post-COVID.
You are going to do your quick, right?
Classes started this morning here at Wilson Middle School in City Heights. On this first official day of summer, it was back to the books. Wilson, one of dozens of San Diego Unified schools hosting students in Level Up SD, which offers free in-person morning classroom instruction and a wide variety of afternoon summer activities that make it fun.
We know that there's been some learning loss. We know that students have some academic work to make up. And that's what we'll be doing in the morning portion, when students are coming into school. but we also know students have been through so much social and emotional trauma.
Summer school is usually for a select group of students who need more academic support. Level Up SD is open to all K-12 students, and kids are taking advantage of free activities that community organizations stepped up to offer. Everything from learning to play guitar and kayak to flying drones for the first time. The district partnered with the San Diego Foundation and more than 70 local nonprofits to make this possible, dubbed a summer of learning and joy. Paula Richardson, who is the district's Teacher of the Year, says seeing her students come back has been a joy like no other.
And you can see in my students' faces how happy they were to be able to return to the classroom and make music. So when Level Up came and VAPA contacted us asking if we wanted to do camps, I was like, yes, let's do this now.
Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
The San Diego Unified Board of Education ponied up $31 million for this summer program. To be eligible, students must be registered in the district for the 2021-22 school year. Covered California just set a new enrollment record. It announced today 1.6 million people are actively enrolled in Covered California. This comes after lower premiums made available through the American Rescue Plan. Eligible Californians who received unemployment benefits anytime this year, they can get health insurance coverage for as low as $1 a month. The next deadline to enroll for coverage is June 30th to start July 1st. And there is new information on a gruesome homicide we brought to you as breaking news last night on ABC 10 News at 11. San Diego police say that a man was killed in the Mount Hope neighborhood after being run over and pinned down by a car. Officers responded to calls of gunfire around 8:30 last night. They say they found the man pinned under the car. He died right there at the scene. Investigators say the man got into an argument with the people who were in the car before shots were fired. That man was then run over. The people in the car ditched it and just ran off. New data shows emergency response times is slowing down in San Diego. We're taking an in-depth look at the issues that firefighters are facing and what the city is trying to do to help. Now, the city has a goal for first responders to reach a general emergency location within 6.5 minutes. They want to hit that mark 90% of the time. It was just 77% in 2015 and 16, and last year it was down to about 74%. The city did better with structure fires. The goal is about 9.5 minutes after a call. In 2015, first responders hit their mark 78% of the time. Last year, the city met its goal nearly 82% of the time. City Council member Raul Campillo talked about why the goal is not being reached.
I think the number one reason that staff response times aren't there is because we don't have the staff. If you go speak to one of our firefighters who's on an engine going to respond to any number of emergency calls, and you asked to see their schedule, they would take out their work phone and show you that they are working 48 hours in a row, sometimes 96 hours in a row.
That is tough. Firefighters say the city is not filling service gap areas, which are neighborhoods furthest from a fire station. 10 were identified back in 2010, and then just 3 have since been filled. Funding is a big reason why. Campillo agrees that more stations do need to be built.
We just don't have enough fire stations built. Several years ago, we had the City Gate report that showed us that we need more firehouses throughout San Diego. Some predictions even close to 13 more firehouses.
Campillo also said that many first responders are called to deal with people living on the streets. If the city can combat homelessness, he also says resources can then be used for other emergencies. The department will be creating a comprehensive plan to deal with response times in the near future. Also tonight, San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria officially signed off on the city's $4.6 billion budget. Gloria faced a roughly $124 million deficit when he took office back in September. He says this new budget sets San Diego on a fiscally responsible path to get out of that deficit and invest in neighborhood services and workers. The budget focuses on several issues, including getting San Diegans back to work, infrastructure, homelessness, police reform, climate change, and helping children and families. And the city started revamping 30th Street in North Park today. It's a continuation of a project the city approved before the pandemic. It's meant to create a safe street for cars and cyclists. The city is repaving the street from Polk Avenue to Juniper and adding separated bike lanes. Construction will be done mostly overnight, Sundays through Thursdays. The city said it has been working with businesses that need to remove temporary outdoor dining patios from the street before construction takes place. Those can be replaced after the streets have been paved. Southwestern College just launched its first learning community dedicated to LGBTQ students. It's called Shell, and it's named after the Mayan word for rainbow. The program's goal is to provide an inclusive space that offers student services such as specialized classes or career planning. Also tonight, a brush fire that has burned more than 500 acres near the county line of south of Borrego Springs is currently about 25% contained. The Overland fire ignited Saturday morning in Caneback Canyon. Ground crews had to be flown in to reach that remote area. As you can see, the fire is burning near a small desert community east of Mount Laguna. No buildings are threatened, though, and there are no reports that anyone has been injured from this fire.